We're shifting focus right now to the news that is just coming in. An army convoy was attacked in South Kashmir's Pampore area. Terrorists fired at army convoy on Jammu-Srinagar National Highway. They fled after firing at the army convoy. This is an incident that's just been reported of how terrorists have targeted an army convoy in the Pampore area. Not the first time that such incident has happened in Pampore. In the past as well, there have been skirmishes between terrorists and security forces in the same area, but a matter of concern nonetheless. Also trying to get you more details about when exactly the incident happened. But for now, we can tell you that the terrorists have managed to flee the spot. The search operations are on. Also trying to get you details if there have been any injuries so far. So even as Aam Aadmi is struggling in the lines at the ATM queues at the banks, here's the other front where much of money has been siphoned off. But there is now the Income Tax Department that is cracking down hard in conjunction with the Enforcement Directorate, even in some cases where CBI has been roped in. Getting your story right now from Chandigarh, where there is a tailor and from whom money has been seized. Enforcement Directorate has seized up to 30 lakh rupees, out of which 18 lakh are in new notes. 2.5 kg of gold has been recovered from the premises of this tailor in Chandigarh. The visuals of his shop show that it's a very normal shop, a very nondescript shop, but here is where this large sum of money has been seized. Meanwhile, the IT officials have also raided residence and properties of Kishore Bhajiawala, who's a tea seller, and he turned out to be a crorepati. You have 13 kg of gold seized from this chaiwala, 1 kg of silver, 1 kg of jewelry were also recovered from this crorepati tea seller. In fact, Kishore, who owns 300 crore worth properties in city, includes row houses, commercial complexes, flats and land. All his properties were hidden from the tax authorities as he was not paying tax in the garb of being a tea seller.
ये हमारे पास इंफॉर्मेशन थी कि अपनी जो है ये पोस्ट डीमोनेटाइजेशन पुरानी करेंसी को एक चेंज करवा रहे हैं और उसको फॉरेन एक्सचेंज और इसमें नए नोटों में और इवन इसमें गोल्ड के अंदर, तो उसके अंदर हमने जब वहां पे देखा तो हमारे को 2000 के नोट और 100 के और 20 के और 50 के और 2.5 किलो जो है सोना हमारे को मिला.
My colleague Manjeet joining us on the story. Manjeet, can you give us details of the raids that are conducted? Interestingly, now a tailor, a tea seller springing up, and they are crorepatis in their own regard.
Well, Devina, the Enforcement Directorate officials today raided 2 premises owned by a prominent Chandigarh tailoring shop, Maharaja Tailors, and recovered a currency amounting to nearly 30 lakh rupees. And besides the currency, the ED officials also recovered 2.5 kg of gold. Investigations done by the ED revealed that the gold was purchased by the owner of the tailoring shop at a whopping 44,000 rupees per 10 grams. So the investigations are still on. ED officers are now trying to find out how the tailoring shop owner managed to get cash of the latest currency, that is of 2,000 rupees denomination at Avantika. As Devina, half of the amount seized by the ED officials is comprised by 2,000 rupees currency.
Manjeet, thanks for joining us with those updates, because the IT department is now on a mission to crack down on black money, tax evaders, and also the new currency that's been siphoned off. Interestingly, another case that is coming right now is from Mumbai, Zaveri Bazaar, where Enforcement Directorate team has conducted searches on 4 companies at Zaveri Bazaar. These companies are linked to Manoj Punamia, who is the bullion trader in Zaveri Bazaar. A total of 150 crore rupees are under probe, out of which ED has got the trail of around 70 crore cash transaction of old notes. These are numbers that are important to focus on, because the ED officials have frozen 2 bank accounts in Zaveri Bazaar, and already India Today investigation has revealed that how bullion traders were the ones which were very active in converting black money into white. My colleague Mustafa getting us more details.
Raids after demonetization has reached bullion traders now. The recent raid which has been conducted by the Enforcement Directorate is on Balaji Group. The person which has been identified is Manoj Punamia, who has also been an accused in Madhukura scam, the Jharkhand ex-chief minister. What the ED is saying at this point of time, that they have seized 1.5 crores. What they are looking at is 50 suspicious accounts in which they have a trail of money of around 69 crores which has been traded since the demonetization. Now the ED is looking after these accounts and the company records as to how this money is flowing and where it's coming from. With camera person Kiran Sapkal, Mustafa Sheikh in Mumbai for India Today.